What are we going to talk
Hello.
about?
We're in the midst of working on our cameras at the moment.
Yeah.
Are you going?
Yep. Hi. This is Linda Ipaye with the Real Estate Shop, guiding buyers and sellers in making their house a home with Dr. Michael Bittner.
Thank you, Linda. Yes, with Zen Spot Institute.
Yes.
So we're back.
Yay! And it's fall.
Yeah, I know. It's fall now. We've taken a break for a little while.
Yep. We were out and about during the summer.
Exactly.
Yes, enjoying all the good energy.
So hopefully we'll get caught up on some new programs, some new ideas. Yes.
Yeah.
So what's on your mind today?
So, in more than one ways, we've had the switch to fall.
Oh, for sure. So you see leaves falling off the trees, cooler weather, wind.
Yeah, you know what thought came up to me when I see the trees, and I'm from New England. I love the trees. Went there for a little vacation. It was warm there. They have more green there than we have here. But it's interesting in the fall, we celebrate the trees are dying because we love the leaves, and that's what's happening to them. But they are gorgeous.
Well, they're dying in one sense, but then
Yes.
of course there'll be a rebirth in the springtime.
Correct.
So we can think about that in those terms. But
Yeah.
you know, there is that, I mean, there's a coolness, and the wind, of course, represents the west direction. And so that's always an interesting thing when we think about that. But, you know, it's seasonal. And so now there are lots of holidays coming up. And so this is really an important time to take care of one's health and make sure that things are functional and that you're actually setting things up for the fall. So one of the key things is, from an energy standpoint, is to make sure that you don't have obstructed walkways, that you put the hoses away, that you do the proper kinds of insulation. So perhaps covering your faucets outside, closing the vents underneath the house. All of those kinds of things that are really very important to set the stage for the fall and the colder weather.
Yeah, and that's a good thing to do as far as with the hoses, because we're supposed to get pretty cold like tonight, tomorrow night.
Yes.
So, I mean, we're going to go below freezing. So undo your hoses at least, so you don't have that blow up with the spigots.
For sure. And then also, as the leaves fall, make sure that you rake them up and put them away. And if you have a compost pile, excellent. If not, then just making sure that they go into the proper bins and out of the way. So once again, we want to keep things tidy, and that allows for the healthy flow of the chi.
Yeah. And so with fall weather, an energy switch within our own bodies also. Sleeping longer in the morning if you don't have to set your alarm. I have felt that be happening. So I have a special light that I use during fall and winter, and I set it for when I want it to be full spectrum.
Okay.
And it'll start a half an hour earlier, and the light will increase during that half an hour, and I wake up gently. It's really awesome.
Very interesting. So for is it sort of a special light for seasonal affective disorder?
Well,
or is it more of a wake up?
Well, it is a wake up, but I'm sure people with seasonal affective disorder could benefit from using something like that. I just do it so that, because my body goes with the light.
Exactly.
And so if I do want to get up by 7 instead of 8, I set it, and at 6:30 it'll just come on like the tiny. And so I do wake up, but gently, because it's just like the sun rising.
And that's a nice aspect, to wake up gently. Of course, it would be even nicer if we didn't have to start so early.
Correct.
And that's one of the things my recommendation would be to allow yourself to sleep in a little longer, just as nature does. Like, for instance, I was up very early this morning before the sun was coming up, and I was noticing that the birds were not out yet, and the squirrels are not out yet. Our cat, of course, is up early because I'm getting up and he wants his food. So, but with that said, it would be better for us, again, as a human species, to simply allow for us to adjust to nature. And so these are nice features with the light and to help you wake up slowly. But even better would be to just start things a little later.
Right.
I mean, that way the system's not jarred.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So we're mammals. And like all mammals in the fall, we want to bulk up so we can hibernate. So you may have noticed eating habits might change, or you might want to eat some more comfort food. So just be aware of that. If you have felt an energy shift and you're like, what the heck is going on? It's fall and we're mammals and we eat to hibernate.
Yes, and so eating warming foods and eating, you know, again, nutritious foods, but also keeping in mind that even if you are going to go into hibernation for a while, you still need to do some activity. It's
Yes,
still important to
yes,
move, it's still important to
absolutely.
breathe, and it's still important to meditate.
Yes, because the outdoor mammals, they are working. They're working to gather food for the wintertime.
They are, and even when they get into their nests or their caves,
Yeah.
you know, during that more slow, cold season that's
Yeah.
coming, they are still going to move around a bit. And it is important to do so, so that
Yes.
one doesn't atrophy
Oh, yeah.
and one keeps the energy flowing in a healthy way.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I will say one other thing would be to boost your energies, because the
Yes.
kidneys are the seat of energy, and so we
Yes.
definitely want to make sure that we're doing things to boost our immunity. So rubbing the kidneys with the backs of the hands is a nice thing to do.
Yes.
Really doing any kind of stretching that affects back, and so back
Yes.
bends, forward
Yes.
folds are really nice for that. And then moving up and down the legs and around the chest. So the lungs up here, for instance, I'll just demonstrate
Yeah.
right now. Massaging the lungs,
Yes.
because that is the metal element, and that is a symbol for the fall.
Yes.
And then the kidneys being winter as we're coming, and so again, massaging the kidneys for the winter.
Absolutely. Yeah, those are all great things. And so is there anything energetic wise with the home for us to be aware of, or making adjustments, or not?
Yes, I mean, adjusting the thermostat, allowing yourselves to create an atmosphere that's going to keep you warm,
Sure.
that's going to be nurturing. I hear so many people say, I don't want to turn the heat on, and I'm like, turn the heat
You
on.
have to at some point if you
You
want
know,
to be here
yes.
for winter.
Allow yourself to be comfortable at home,
Yeah.
because it's not a pleasant experience, and it actually depletes one's chi or one's prana if you're
Sure.
not having a good experience at home. The home is supposed to
Right.
be a nurturing place.
Yeah.
So please, you know, take advantage of that. Don't worry so much about, I realize there's a cost associated with it,
Yeah.
but it is really important to make it comfortable. And you want to be at home. You don't have to say, well, I'm only going to go to work to be warm. And
Right.
yes.
Yeah.
So that would be, and the other thing is to allow yourself to enjoy the wonderful things that are available from agriculture at this time of year.
Absolutely.
And
Oh,
celebrate the holidays,
Yeah.
you know, embrace the colors and that,
Yes.
you know. We put up
Absolutely.
fun lights on our house
Yeah.
recently, so, you know, it just adds
Cool.
a dimension
Yeah.
to that.
Very nice. Yeah.
Anything else?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now.
this is our little snippet for the fall. We'll, you know, come up with something else, you know,
Yeah.
I'm sure the next time you see us.
Yeah.
But
So,
again, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Dr. Michael Bittner.
And Linda Ipaye with the Real Estate Shop. And we'll see you again soon.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.